Hi Harry, super session yesterday. Just to recap on the work that we did, you were complaining of sort of shots that were shooting straight up in the air or lacking height, so one extreme or the other when hitting driver. Well, the first thing we viewed here is that the ball's way too far back in the stance, too central for your driver, and as a result we've got a shaft that's leaning towards the target too much, taking all the loft off the club face, and the club from there is going to come in very, very steep unless you compensate dramatically in the downswing. We've also got a situation where the knees are kinked in rather than out across your feet. So with your knees bent in, what's going to happen now is you're going to have quite a flimsy leg action, and that left foot's going to move around a lot on the backswing to try and sort of relocate that left knee. You can see as you're coming into the ball, that left knee now is pointing out over the left foot, not in as it was at address. So we need to get the legs a little bit more flexed out, like we can see here now. After sort of 10-15 minutes, we've now got a much more appropriate ball position. The ball's just inside the left heel. We've got a shaft that's leaning back a little bit more vertical. That's going to give us some loft, going to allow us to make create a shallower angle of attack, and we've got a much better knee position now. We've got the knees over the feet more, so we're flexed out a little, not too much, but flexed out a little there, so that on the way back we can make a much more solid action, much better leg action. No need to move the left foot anymore because it's already in the position it needs to be in, and you can see as you start down, left knee again out over the left foot. So super change at that point. What you then have to learn to do, Harry, is hit out at the golf ball for longer. And what I suggested is we make some little swings with your driver, focusing on keeping the club working out in front of you, more like you see here, rather than cutting across the front of you. If that club swings left on the way through, it has to have come from this area here, which means we've come across the ball. That in turn is going to get us steeper and start popping that ball up in the air again. You can see there now that the club comes from the inside, you swing through, and that ball starts up the right hand side. From there you have the ability to draw the ball back to your target. So a few things to work on there. Good luck with it, and I'll see you again in a few weeks time. Well done.